The ocean is dark and restless, waves crashing against the steel hull of a U.S. aircraft carrier somewhere in the Pacific. It's 3:47 a.m. No stars, no moon, just the hum of engines below deck and the sharp scent of jet fuel in the air. Suddenly, the deck lights ignite like a battlefield sunrise. Two men climb the ladder to the flight deck, helmets under their arms. Their jet waits, twin tails piercing the night, the Grumman F-14 Tomcat. This isn't just another fighter. It's a beast born for war, precision, and glory. Before we begin, hit that subscribe button and join JetForce America, where every engine roar tells a story of courage, speed, and power. Now, let's light those afterburners. The F-14 Tomcat wasn't designed in peace. It was forged in the crucible of fear, the Cold War. America needed a guardian of the seas, something faster, smarter, and deadlier than anything the Soviets could unleash. Grumman answered that call with an aircraft that defied logic. Variable sweep wings, twin engines, and radar so advanced it could track 6 enemy fighters at once. It wasn't just a machine, it was a message. The Tomcat said to the world, "You can challenge America, but you won't win." Every inch of the Tomcat screamed innovation. Its wings could shift mid-flight, wide for slow-speed dogfights, then sweep back for supersonic pursuit. It could launch from a carrier deck, climb through clouds, and strike enemies 100 miles away before they even saw it coming. The F-14's AWG-9 radar and AIM-54 Phoenix missiles turned it into a flying fortress, a weapon of dominance. To pilots, it wasn't just an aircraft. It was a living partner. It moved with them, breathed with them, and fought beside them. Every launch was a ritual. The crew would gather, silent except for the roar of turbines and the whistle of steam from the catapult. The pilot's heart would sink with the thump of his pulse against his chest. Then came the hand signal, the final salute, and the Tomcat screamed off the deck at 150 miles per hour, claws out, engines blazing. From that moment, the sky was no longer a frontier. It was a battlefield. Up there, one mistake meant death. But for those who mastered the F-14, it was freedom, pure and absolute. The Cold War may never have turned hot, but for the Tomcat crews, every mission felt like it could. They chased Soviet bombers, intercepted spy planes, and shadowed unknown contacts in tense silence. Each time, the Tomcat proved it was built for dominance, agile in the fight, deadly at range. Pilots spoke of the jet like a living legend. Its engines screamed with the fury of thunder. Its missiles struck with the precision of lightning. And when those wings folded back in full sweep, it was as if death itself had taken flight. Then came 1986, Top Gun. Suddenly, the F-14 wasn't just a military marvel, it was a cultural icon. Americans watched it roar across the big screen and felt something stir inside. Pride, power, and nostalgia. The Tomcat became a symbol of freedom, of American might, of what it meant to fly on the edge of impossible. It wasn't CGI, it was real. The aircraft, the danger, the speed, every roar of those engines echoed across theaters and hearts. The Tomcat wasn't just in the Navy anymore. It was in America's bloodstream. Behind every F-14 was a team. Pilots, radar intercept officers, and mechanics who gave everything to keep her flying. They knew every bolt, every hiss of hydraulic fluid, every scream of those twin General Electric engines. They called her the Cat. She was moody, demanding, and sometimes unpredictable. But when she took off, the world stopped. Many who flew her say they still dream of that cockpit, the smell of fuel, the vibration of power, and the feeling that for a few minutes they were part of something eternal. By the early 2000s, time had caught up. The F-14 was a legend. But legends, too, must rest. New aircraft like the F-18 Super Hornet replaced her, more digital but less soulful. In 2006, the last Tomcat took her final flight. As her wheels touched down, sailors lined the runway, saluting the end of an era. Some wept, some smiled. All knew they were watching history fade into the horizon. But even as the hangars went silent, the legend didn't die. The Tomcat had earned immortality. Today, the F-14 still flies, not in combat, but in memory. Every airshow, every simulator, every model on a child's shelf keeps her alive. She's more than steel and engines. She's a reminder of a time when flying meant pushing the limits of courage. The Tomcat wasn't just a weapon. It was art in motion, a machine that embodied America's will to lead, to fight, to win. Every roar of a modern jet traces back to her. Every pilot's dream began with her silhouette against the setting sun. The deck is quiet again. The sea stretches endlessly, the horizon glowing with dawn. Somewhere in that light, you can still hear it, a faint thunder, twin engines screaming into the future. The F-14 Tomcat may have left the skies, but her spirit still soars in every American heart that dares to dream. Because legends never retire, they just fly higher. So if you believe in power, precision, and the untamed spirit of American aviation, subscribe now to JetForce America and join the squadron that keeps the legend alive. This is not the end. It's just another mission. JetForce America, where legends take flight.